I'm back, guys. I just don't know what happened there. Everything just seemed to cut out, and yeah, weird for that. So, uh, but I'm back online. Got excellent strength, so there's nothing wrong. Everything else. Let's crack back on. But yeah, very, very weird indeed for that to do that. I just don't know what happened. But oh well, such is life, I suppose. See what I say? Like with technology, things happen. And everything else. But yeah, it's weird. Like, I've got good frame rate. I've got everything else. It's all good. Well, I just don't know. How weird and how bizarre. Crack back on again and see what happens. But yeah, anyhow. Very, very weird. Just over 8 minutes into the stream, and it all went to lally. But yeah, I don't know. Hey, such is life. But yeah, never can tell with what goes on. I've also tried to set up a GPS for this, but it just doesn't want to have a look. As well, so yeah. Here we go. Yeah, it's weird as. But yeah, we'll get there. But yeah, I just don't know what happened. With the way that technology is doing things nowadays, who knows? But like I said, back on Prairie Farms, Michigan, so yeah. It's a bad one. It's a doozy. Just have to wait and see. Wait and see what happens. %34 into this contract now. The worker's doing pretty well. Let's see what happens. It'll got nothing detected. That it won't allow it. But we're on 23 bales. We're only 35% done. Oh well. I just don't know what else. Farming Simulator FS25, is it still good? Giants need to get a lot of things sorted out. It hasn't been very good. I think with them trying to implement things and everything else, it's been hard technology wise. Workers, yeah, and how things are running, I don't know what's going on at Giants. They're changing things around, but the way that they're changing things, I don't know. Is it doing them any good? They brought out the virtual reality game of Farming Simulator. Now, someone like me who wears glasses all the time and everything else, I can't play VR. It hurts my eyes. But I'm wondering if some of the stuff that they've got into the FSVR, that they could somehow try and work it around, that it would actually work in FS25 in the way that you can do things like going into a garage, moving things around and properly repairing your vehicles. I just don't know. There should be some way of that to them to figure out how to incorporate that into Farming Simulator 25. But we got a long way to go. I'm probably going to also have to buy bale net as well. That's going to be fun and games. Just don't know what they're playing at. But also, going back to what I was saying with the Nexat pack, a lot of the items in store are very expensive to buy, and the way that it's been done is it looks pretty good, but also the machines wise and harvesters and a lot of other stuff as well that you've got. So say for example you're on a large field like we're doing now. The Nexat harvester holds fair amount. So it does cut down on the machinery needed that you'd use if you were going to do a big field. So say, put it this way, right? This, say, take field 6, farmland 6, right? That's a 44 hectare field, right? God knows how many acres that is, because I don't know. So you're looking at that. You'd probably want at least 4 harvesters running, and the harvesters, in, take for argument's sake, like 4 harvesters, right? Let's just go. Let's just go case, right? Expensive harvester, right? So you'd want 4 of those at 700. Say, call that 750k. So that's like, that's 30. That's 750,000. That's 1,500,000 just for 2 machines. You're talking at like 2 million just for 4 machines, and all the other accessories as well. A lot of money. But with the Nexat, you'd probably get away with 2. Say 2 machines, if you wanted to run it that way. Or you could just run it as 1 machine and just do it all yourself. We're on 28 bales. Wow. But none of this is ours. But I have been playing a lot on like a PC version of this. And also real life issues. So that's why I haven't done a lot recently. Real life takes precedent over everything else. But as we got a bit of money in the bank, I think we'll look at doing a few other contracts as well, with spraying. But I just wish, for the console version, that Giants would make it some way possible that you could turn off the contracts that you don't want to do. Like rock removal, wood transport, deadwood contracts. I wish there was a way that Giants could incorporate that, as that you could turn them off and not do them. Because I know on the PC version there's a mod that you can use for that, but console haven't got that option to do that. And I wish Giants would have thought about that as well. And all these big changes, all big changes, all well and good, okay. But but with things that they've done is also the landscaping tool, right? I still can't get on with the landscaping tool. I wish they would have brought back the original way of landscaping from FS17. How you could progress and do things like that. But with this one, it's very hard. Even when they introduced it in FS22, it was, oh no, it was a complete and utter nightmare. But yeah. But that's just how sometimes I just wish Giants would listen to some of the feedback that they're given from the players. Anyway, that's just me ranting and whining. But yeah, I just. We got a long way to go and a short time to spend. I don't know what I've been told. Here's the sea. Oh, that's Christmas. And Christmas. Come on. Rolling down the river. Rolling on a river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on a river. Like let's have a look at something. And what we're looking at. Everything else is on. Let's stop that down, just in case. Also, ever since Giants have done things, right? Turn the radio on, right? But pressing the arrows on the D-pad isn't changing the station. But yeah, that's another thing that they've messed up. They're stuck on one channel. I just can't change the channel. They've been messing around with a lot of other things as well. Okay. The worker's stuck at night. Oh, yeah, he is doing it. Okay, that's good. I thought stuck on 92% for a while and you hadn't moved. We're coming up to 50% done. Yeah, we're done. But I'll show you, once I've got this contract out of the way, I'll show you some of the next app pricing, so that you guys can actually see what it's going to cost. But with this, I also did do a complete start from scratch with 0. So I set the money down to 100, and I put the loan on at 100, and then I repaid the loan back straight away. So I've got no loans, no finances, I had nothing. All of this money is actually literally contract income. I'll actually show you right now. Finances. I did a wood transport and I got 28 bucks off my very first wood contract. But as you can see, all of the rest, I had to buy fertilizer as well. So I bought that off of the wood contract. Right. Contracts income, 53 grand. 10 grand miscellaneous. Or whatever that was. I don't know. Yeah, I'm getting money left, right and centre and I just don't know where from. But also with the NetSat pack as well, it gives you an extra 10% bonus in yield when you use it as a harvester. Oh yeah, that seems pretty good. But what are we looking at? 53. That's it. The hoeing contract's finished. We're going to get some money for that. Let's take a look. He's going to just carry on until he completes. Said the contract was finished. $26. Done. Right. Oh, nice. We've got a harvesting contract. We can do. Lovely. Oh, stone picking. Do that afterwards. Yeah, but we need we're gonna need a silo and everything else. Wow. So if we get I think what I'm going to do is get a spraying contract done. He'll take. So let's borrow the items for that. Okay. Let's do the other spraying contract as well. They're both right next to each other. Get that. This is what I had. This is what I had left over from previous contract. Let me buy 2 more pallets. These full-ish. Right. So, first things first. Buy that up. That's it. Oh, we've got our own little yard now. Lovely. I know we're going to be running late on this contract, but I want to get this one done out of the way first. Got 2 fields to do. There aren't any cheap fields, so we can get rid of those rocks on our land. Well, coming in. We'll get a worker set off on 13. Probably might have to pick up some more herbicide for we are just going to make a little bit. Collectible. There's one. That gives us an extra 10. And there's a collectible up in the tree. That. Probably need a tractor to do that. Come on. Yeah. There's a collectible right in this tree. Can't get at it. It is where flight mode would be happy. Mind you, I've got a tractor over there that I can probably use. I'm good, thanks, Hayden. I'm not doing a multiplayer mount. I'm just doing a normal, testing a few things out, and just having a bit of standard gameplay. Probably will get a multiplayer set up at another time. But you been okay? Everything good with you? He's going off. Next step will be a silo, I think. No, I haven't got the farm stick, Hayden. No. Is the farm stick compatible for console? Who makes the farm stick, Hayden? So it's by Thrustmaster. Okay. Your farm sticks and pads like that, I've never been really good at controlling. I generally prefer the standard Xbox controllers. But I suppose with like the farm sticks and everything else, it does make it a little bit more realistic, I suppose. What maps have you been playing lately, Hayden, on FS25? Have you? Yeah, Oak Bridge is a good one. That's the rename of Calmsden Farm. I must admit, I did like that. In yeah, I enjoyed Calmsden and FS22. Some of the maps now on FS25, I'm not overly keen on them, to be honest. I'm playing. I'm playing on Prairie Farm, Michigan by Taylor Farms at the moment, but probably still need a couple of things need fixing and updates as well. But uh, yeah, yeah, totally agree. No, yeah, yeah. The T-Rex is good. I did like that as well. But there's one mod that I'm actually waiting for that's better than the T-Rex, um, and that's the Tree Devourer. If you remember, for I think it's FS19 when that came out, you could go up to a tree, chop it down, and it would give you a shed load of wood chips. So I'm waiting for that to come back to FS25. Rather than doing the forestry, I just want to go around and cut all the trees down that are on the outskirts and just get the wood chips from them. Yeah, that is a very good point. If it does, but that I'm hoping it does. But like I said, But Giants have got so many mods in testing at the moment, and the waiting time for them all is unreal. It's unbelievable. I've been watching, following 82 Studios, some of his posts that he's been posting on Facebook. He's still got mods. Yeah. 82 Studio sent in mods. It was like January time, and they still haven't been tested yet. They're still pending testing. Yeah, I know. There's still a lot of mods that were sent in before Christmas, and they still haven't been tested yet. So that's how much? 4,000 litres of herbicide. Better go in. Yeah, okay. I'll check that out in a little while. But message me the times that you're around and that you're not that you're not busy working, and then we can have a look at doing a multiplayer on something. That's a cheap way of doing it, but I'm doing it this way. Set that back to the show. I know we should have probably drilled. Put these two in now. Yeah, I don't really use Facebook much anymore, and Messenger and stuff like that, and I don't take calls on Messenger. Yeah, okay. That'll be better. Yeah, communicate that way. Better done. So much corn growing in these fields, and I haven't got the money to buy a bloody field. I want to buy a field. Let's go and see what. Oh, collectibles. Make some money. Go and see what Grandad's got to say for himself. Stop nicking your tractor, Grandad. Lovely. Another one up in the tree. I like that. That's a quick 30 grand that we made. What's Grandad got to say for himself?
Hey there, what's the good word?
You're old?
Sure.
Yeah, I will do, Hayden. I'll have a look later on.
Let's see.
See what wisdom Grandad's got to
Don't
say.
confuse your pops with a wise man.
You're not my pops!
I know something, though. The sun shines after the rain. You probably heard that one more than once. What do you think it means? Yes, pretty much. It means good weather always follows bad weather, sooner or later. But you're probably not surprised we're not talking just about the actual weather. Bright moments will follow dark times. Sometimes it's hard to appreciate those bright moments, but always remember, they will come, even if you don't notice them all the time.
Yeah, but, that's enough for you. Alright, going again. Probably got enough to grab a silo very shortly. Yeah, Noah's another funny one as well. With the NPCs. Are we gonna? Is there gonna be enough fertilizer to do this whole field? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Well, it's not fertilizer; it's herbicide. Yeah, 1,000 meters short. Right, okay. That should be good. Six. Yeah, he's not gonna. He can go and do that. While we at least try and get this finished. We're at 64% done. Keep this nice and straight. Get this done. Get it done. Get everything done. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. 43 bales made. Just imagine if that was ours. Ooh. Yeah, I'll check for mods at 4. Then they come. Sometimes Giants have been slow in releasing mods lately, I suppose. But also with patch 1.6, it still hasn't fixed a lot of the stuff. I was saying earlier on, I'm now. I can change. Sometimes with the radio stations, it takes a while as well. Still got a fair whack on the field to do. What are we looking at? We're only 68% done on the field. Dang. Still got another 30% left to go. Chrome big baler. I actually quite like this chrome baler's nice. At least I selected the 180, the 180s, which is the big boogers. I'll give you take a while, but right. So with the next app pack coming out yesterday, that came out yesterday, in the shop it has its own category. As you can see, like you've got your driver boards, your loaders, come all the way down to miscellaneous. And see, the next app pack, it's got its own. Right. So give you a brief rundown. That's the unit that you guys are going to need to buy first. Right. But look at the price. It's 655k just to do that, and you've got all of these other modules as well. Right. But the trouble is, right, these modules here, every single one of them are not standalone. You need to have something connected to it. But the only one that is standalone, well, no, they're not all standard. That you actually, every single one of these needs to be hooked up to one of these, to the unit. But the slurry module, the seed hopper, and the Nexco, right? The Nexco is your harvester tank. So that needs to go on first, right? And that connects your next app to that first, and then that then connects up to either one of these two headers, right? But yeah, I suppose we'll show all of that. But there are tutorial videos out there, guys, if you want to have a look at those first. I know Mr. CDP's done one, DJ Goham's done one, and quite a few other content creators have done them out there as well. But yeah. But we'll look into the next app, because I might actually put some government subs down, and then grab a couple of items. But I don't know. But then that defeats the whole object of doing a complete start from scratch. There is a nice cornfield out there as well. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I do sometimes. It depends on what sort of like frame of mind and game style that I want to do. I do cheat on a few things. If there's a piece of machinery that I want, then yeah, I will cheat in. Yeah, I like my style of gameplay. Hayden, you know it. Is I don't mind using unrealistic machinery. I don't mind that at all. Like the extra wide hoppers, the wide pickups, overcapacity trailers, and everything else like that. Because I must admit, when I was playing FS22, and on my PC version, I was using the normal machinery, but then I was finding it. I wish this harvester would hold a lot more. And then, and then I was watching like YouTube tutorials on how to modify XML files, especially for Farming Simulator. And I was watching DJ Goham doing his stuff. He would always have like combine harvesters that would have ultra unrealistic capacities. I thought, how does he get that? How do I do that? So I then started altering capacities. And I must admit, I've done that with the PC version that I've got for FS25 as well. But what I did for FS25 is I actually went out and bought the collector's edition. So I've got the collector's edition for FS25 with all the extra little bits and pieces that they gave. but I haven't got the season pass for the PC version, so that's something that I might end up getting. But the trouble that I've got as well is sometimes my body and my mind says yes, it's time for streaming, that I need to get a stream done, but then I just haven't got the gumption. Real life issues and everything else. But now, also with the PC version and stuff like that, even when I'm playing it on Windows, if I move my mouse, it minimizes the screen down. But I need to figure out how to find a way of doing things like that. So, but at least with the Xbox, I can connect that up and just do it normally. So yeah, so more the Xbox gameplay is more hard work. Be a good boy. Do it as best as you can. But my PC version is no. I'm doing it how I want to do it. I don't care if I cheat, sort of thing. But also, I am looking forward to the Colossus Harvesters by Chris S and Riley S when they come out. So those are my go-to harvesters that I use. Definitely have to get back into a multiplayer mode, you and me, Hayden. Do you remember when we did Eureka Farms on, was it FS19, you and me? When we were doing Eureka? I'll tell you, that was good. I enjoyed that. Do you remember when we combined those fields, like the 3 big fields together right opposite the yard? I think it was, what was it? Or was it 4? Was it 3 fields or 4 fields? Like the 7, 8, 9 and 10. Yeah. Yeah, it was 5. It was 5 fields, wasn't it? It was like it was like small ones, and then it had one big one. I did that again on FS22 when Eureka was on FS. I think Eureka was FS22 as well, and that was a lot of fun. Combining those. Do you still have FS22? You still play on Farm FS22 sometimes, Hayden? Because I still do. Getting about that. Oh, we're 80%. Nearly done. I haven't really joined. I didn't really join any fields in Calmsden. I just left them as they were. But this time now, right, for the FS25 version, and also how Giants have done this animal system, I'm not impressed, to be honest. Alright. Do you remember the sheep pen in FS22 on Calmsden, which is now Oak Ridge? You had that massive field that had all the sheep in it. Well, this time, for this version, there's no sheep pasture. And how Giants have done it, like with fences and everything else, it's I'd rather have that field and put at least 500 sheep down just by using the original, like, you know, the Trough collection of how they've got it. Be easier. Let's do this. But on Oak Ridge, ignore the fence, but you had the two troughs. If you place that in the field on Oak Ridge, well, that'll only hold 19 cows. I'd rather something like that to hold 500 cows. So that for that field, I wish there was a way that you could do that. Just place it, something like that. But I don't know if there's any modders out there that have done anything like that. But yeah, I wish Oxy would have put the sheep pasture back in that field. He took the horses away, right, and the pigs away. I just wish he would have left the sheep in, and then did it so that it would hold 500 sheep in that field, or even 250. Even 250 sheep's like big enough for a field that size. But probably 500 would have been better. I'd wish he'd have done that. But I will give him his dues though for this version. At least you can remove a lot of the stuff as well, like all the hedging and fences, apart from the stone wall fencing on Oak Ridge. But then again, it's just one of those ones. Like, it's had an update, but even with the sawmill on FS25, you take that away, you're still left with a lot of posts and crap. Just won't delete. you're saying like it's like you can delete a lot of stuff. Yeah, you can delete a lot of the stuff, but some of the stuff that you delete, especially on the sawmill, if you delete a lot, if you delete the sawmill out, it still leaves like the van and then some of the warning signs on the fence where the fences were. Just wish that it deletable on that. So that's I never really used the sawmill on 22. Even the biogas plant, I don't really use biogas plants. But also, there's one thing that I've noticed that's missing from this map on Prairie Farms, and that's a petrol station. There's no petrol station on this map to buy fuel at all, which is weird. Oh, we've only got another 12% left to go. And this contract's done. That's another thing that I don't like with the console version as well. Is the straw that's left over we can't get to touch. I'd wish they would said, right, well, you've got to do X amount of bales. So far, Field 8 produced 59 bales. Yeah, I will do, Hayden. Yeah, I will check it. I'll probably, once I check it later on, I'll probably send you a quick text. I might look at doing an FS25 Eureka Farms multiplayer with you. Talk to you later, Hayden. Getting bad. Bad. 92%. how well we do. 11k. Lovely, lovely. Still on at 92. Let's crack open. So you'll have to excuse me. I've got a tray of miniature Swedish style meatballs and a sandwich that I'm having for lunch. And I got me good old trusty energy drink and all. Here we go. How are we looking? How's it looking? 94%. Still on 94. Now. 62 bales we've made. Wow. At least we've not run out of net wrap. That's good. Out of the way. What will happen? 7. Coming up the last row. Got 3% left to go. I hope it does it all. Oops. Probably should give us another bale at least. all of this. Contract is finished. Still got all of that straw left over. That's it. Contract is done. Head over to that tree. That's 65 bales made. Hey, we've got it. And that's left us 1,000 litres, or 1,300. We'll go and drop that off the yard. That's ours. Go and put this over here. Hopefully it's not lovely. He's now empty. Let's select on the contract. Hey, that's a good price, but not enough for what we want to do yet. Well, it is. But first, This ground is ours. So where do we want to put the silo? I know where I'm putting it. What one do? It's that's you can go there. Silo. That'll do. Silo's done. Damn, and I forgot to customize it. Oh well, never mind. What's the cheapest field? Field 10's the cheapest. I think that's borrow the item. See, that's weird. Right. This is another thing as well. There's no stones appearing on these maps. Quick, easy money. 8 grand for doing nothing. Right. Have a look at contract. There. Alien was too. Even on hard mode, at the pricing for that. But yeah, I just don't know. I don't know. Right. But anyhow, he's done a few jobs. Now, done a couple of jobs on this one, guys. This has been Prairie Farms. So making short and sweet one. Anyway, that's going to be it from me. I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bells so you don't miss any notifications or updates when I'm going to be going live or future videos that are going to be posted. I've been Corinian Warrior. Remember, stay safe, happy gaming. I'll catch you all on the other side. Until then, bye bye.